Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, Mystical Mediumship. So what we're gonna do now is pull one of these really fabulous oracle decks, and it is actually, and I'll put it in the description box, but I just thought this was so cool. It is to look at our shadow side, and it's the dark mirror. So it's really look at something that is reflecting what is dark in our shadow side that we may not be aware of. We may be somewhat aware of it, but not fully wanting to address it. So each one, remember, I read the energy off the cards. So we'll look at what the energy says about the shadow within us, and maybe we're not fully addressing as the collective. So again, this is a collective reading. Take it as it resonates. So if it does not resonate for you, it's not your reading, don't take it. Just let it go. And we have a card that just flipped over. So I can show this for you. It's called Artificial Heart. So, it's actually a really beautiful card. She actually has green eyes. And these look like, when I look at them, they remind me of Jupiter. And so Jupiter is the planet of expansion, which means when it hits you, whatever it is, it grows and grows and grows and becomes bigger and bigger. So this card actually, what it's supposed to be doing is reflecting like something we're not addressing within ourselves, right? So it's mirroring what we're not seeing potentially, or maybe something we're slightly aware of but we don't want to address. So what it's saying is that, so you know what, she actually kind of looks like a mannequin, or what are those, like a cyborg? Is that like the more modern term? So she kind of almost looks like she's like fake. I don't know if you can see it, like over here on the card. So it's like your heart's not real, or your heart chakra's completely blocked, or you're not open to love, like love for self, compassion for yourself, for whatever you're going through. And with me seeing this, it makes me think of Jupiter, right? So that blocked heart, right, that heart not being open, this being your shadow side, means it's expanding, it's getting worse. So if you don't have love for self and it's blocked, it's like you don't have compassion for yourself, you don't have love for yourself. So you are struggling in your connections, meaning struggling to really be able to love the person you want to love if you're in a relationship. Having difficulty loving family, friends, nature, animals. I'm not saying you're incapable of love. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that because to me it feels like whatever it is, it's growing. So it's making you feel more numb within. Like my hands are getting cold. So I feel like you're getting cold and numb. Like you're feeling like you're shutting off from the world because your heart is getting colder. So it can be with people, it can be with animals, it can be with any kind of connection you have, it can be with work and how you resonate with work. But I feel like for some of you, it can even be within yourself, like compassion for yourself in situations you're going through. Lack of love for self is also something you can be struggling with. So that's and if you don't deal with it, it'll get worse and worse and worse, to where your heart becomes completely crystallized, if you will, and almost that, how do I phrase this without it sounding, oh, and it's interesting, I'm talking about the heart, look at that, and her eyes are green, and that's the color of the heart chakra. So yeah, this definitely has to do with your heart. Yeah, you need to open your heart back up. If you can just open it up a little, your light will start to shine again, even if it's just for yourself. I feel like for a lot of you, this is love for self. You don't have a self-love. So if you can't love yourself, which is the most important thing, you can't love others, right? So we'll go back to how I talked on in the other video briefly, right? If we have poor lack of self-esteem, that means we don't really love ourselves. But you might be in a relationship, right? And you think you really love that person. Well, you can't really love that person if you don't love yourself. So you're most likely in a connection or in some kind of relationship where you think you do, or you think it's healthy, but maybe the boundaries aren't in your best interest because you don't have that love of self first. So if you don't have love of self first, you can't ever have the best relationship for yourself and know what you really want. So the most important thing is your heart, because that's how you then, that's your compass. It'll tell you what you want. Then you'll be like, oh, she's kind of crazy. I don't think that's really what I want. I was just sticking around because I thought that was the best thing, but that's not really what I would want. Or yeah, he's kind of controlling. That's not really what I want for me. And yeah, I keep seeing Jupiter and hearing the word Jupiter, which just means it's growing. Like whatever this lack of, this pretend heart you have that makes you feel really numb inside, which means you're not feeling anything. Like the other person might say they love you, they care about you, but you don't feel it. You don't feel anything for them because you can't feel the love for yourself. So how can you feel love for somebody else, right? That's so, and we all have these different types of shadow sides. So this may not resonate for all of you. This just might be some of you. But this, I can pull another one if you guys want. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling like somebody's yelling yes. So I'm gonna pull the one on the bottom of the deck. Peace among thorns. I kind of feel like people are yelling, yes, this is not me. Hello, shut up. Okay, so peace among thorns. It's interesting, I'm seeing the blue and the green here. And I know these are supposed to be like half moons, but this makes me think of yin and yang. And you actually are not finding peace among the thorns, even though you think you are, because 26 reduces to an 8, and 8 can be like a partnership number. It can also be a spiritual number, but you'd rather just sit where you are, which is extremely uncomfortable, because you're like, I don't want spirituality. I'm so tired of making everything spiritual, which is what I'm doing right now on this channel. But this is reflecting exactly that. Because you're like, I'm so tired of everything having to be like linked to spiritual this, spiritual that, spiritual this. So that's what your dark side is saying, or your shadow saying. But we are light, right? We all are connected. We all our souls come from the same place. Universe, source, God, heaven, doesn't matter what you resonate with. We all come from the same place, and we're all connected since we all come from the same place. So you can choose to literally sit among the thorns and ignore it, which I guess almost kind of goes hand in hand with this, and keep your heart closed off to everything. Or you can choose, it's almost like this person's also sitting in fire within the thorns. Or you can choose to, literally, you have the power over this one. This one's a little bit easier than the other person. You can choose just to get up and say, I don't want to live my life like this. I actually want to pursue things I want in life. It's harder to open your heart up. And it's easier to say, I don't like being uncomfortable all the time. I actually want to be open. I don't want to be closed off. Because this yin and yang makes me think there's somebody for you on the other side. You're either with somebody who's patiently waiting for you to get up and get off the thorns, or there's like a connection right around the corner, that energy who's patiently waiting for this person to, I want to say, get their ass up and start moving. It's literally what I heard, and I don't swear. So yeah, this person just has to make that choice. It's like, do you like how you feel? Do you like being uncomfortable all the time? If not, all you have to do is say no and get moving and be like, oh, I reconnected that fast with my spouse. Oh, I didn't know my girlfriend was still sitting there waiting for me. She cared that much. She didn't care I was in a bad mood for the last 6 months. She was actually here. Yeah, she was. Oh, I didn't know. I just had to walk out the front door, and 2 weeks later I was gonna bump into the person I wanted to meet. So that's really kind of the energy off this card. And this is more you just choosing to not want to sit in the negativity any longer and be more open-minded. It's all you have to do. So I hope that helps. I hope you have a fabulous day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you are on the 31st of October. I know I'm going to be watching a really creepy, scary movie because that's what I enjoy. Yes, I have this whole spiritual side about me, but I still enjoy the scary movies. We're all human, right? So I hope you have a lovely, beautiful, wonderful, peaceful day. And so much gratitude to all of you for participating in the channel with all of us, because we are all connected. We are all light, and we are only beings of love, no matter where you are on your journey. So I wish you a wonderful morning, afternoon, and evening. Bye.